Elias's hands were his legacy. They were the hands that had built a new life from nothing. The hands that kneaded dough for bread at dawn and lay bricks until dusk. They were calloused and strong, telling the story of a journey that began in a small village with a big dream and ended in a bustling new country with 2 kids to raise. He came to this country with little more than the clothes on his back, a worn family photo, and a work ethic as boundless as the ocean he crossed. He took any job he could get. He was a dishwasher, a carpenter, a taxi driver, sometimes all in the same week. He didn't complain about the long hours or the aching back. His only focus was on the 2 little faces that looked up at him with unshakable trust: his son, Leo, and his daughter, Sofia. Elias's home was a haven of simple pleasures and deep-rooted values. The aroma of his mother's recipes, rich stews, and flaky pastries filled the kitchen, a reminder of the home he'd left behind. He taught his children that food wasn't just nourishment. It was love. He taught them to be resourceful, to be humble, and to respect every single person, no matter their station in life. He told them stories of his childhood, not of hardship, but of community and joy, of chasing chickens and sharing laughter over a shared meal. His children, in turn, worked as hard as he did, their minds just as sharp as his hands. They saw the sacrifices he made, the exhaustion in his eyes, and it fueled their own ambitions. Leo studied late into the night, books piled high beside him. Sofia spent her afternoons practicing complex math problems until they were second nature. They knew their father's sweat was paying for every book, every pen, every opportunity. The years flew by and the kids grew up and moved on, but their bond with their father was unwavering. Leo became a successful engineer, designing bridges that connected cities, a tangible echo of his father's work building a new life. Sofia became a respected doctor, her hands now healing people, a direct reflection of her father's selfless care. They had achieved everything their father had dreamed of for them and more. They bought him a beautiful house, new clothes, and offered to pay for everything he could ever need. But Elias, ever down to earth, remained the same man. He still woke with the sun. He still found joy in tending his garden, his hands once again in the dirt. He was proud of his children, of course, but not for their wealth. He was proud of the people they had become: kind, generous, and with a deep-seated humility that money could never buy. When they came to visit, they didn't talk about their jobs or their finances. They cooked together, Elias teaching them the old family recipes by feel and smell. And in those moments, as they shared a meal made with love, surrounded by the simple warmth of home, Elias knew his greatest legacy wasn't in the wealth his children had accumulated, but in the character they had inherited.